Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up, you hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch, don't keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah, we got the info knowledge, you gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind, that's what the yak to do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you, that's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front, you can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black, we off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Alright. Ready, we doing it? Alright, yeah, y'all know what it is, y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals, we live. With me, your host, Vision, the man and the meeting. The man and the I said the I'm sober, man, my bad. The man and the meeting. Let's take a shot to that.
I was already drinking today.
Take a shot to that. Without further ado, let's introduce my co-host, B. De Niro.
What up, peoples? B. De Niro DiBiase, God Jihad, you know the rest. I'm back. Representing one time. Dominus in the building. I ain't call you What's cracking?
He said, y'all know what it is.
Y'all know.
Alright, change it up for him. Moss.
Yo, I'm just happy somebody just not here. I ain't even gonna lie.
Wow.
I gotta keep it a
I thought we
thousand.
were saying out of sight, out of mind, positive vibes.
I thought this was 2019, man.
Damn.
Yo, did somebody just cut off my fucking intro? What type of shit we on?
Damn.
We on some other shit?
I thought you was done.
Nah, I just got cut off. Like, yo, where the fuck we do that at?
Yo, you made it seem like you was
I wasn't
done.
done, yo. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
You said I'm glad somebody's not here.
Like, I was still talking.
But you called, yo, you called. You was like, I'm just glad. You was like, I'm glad somebody's not here.
What the fuck was that?
And left it
I don't do that. I don't do that to y'all niggas, man. What the fuck, man?
Wow, really?
Now I'm upset, man. Let's start the fucking show. Fuck.
I feel like this was staged. I feel like this was staged. But you know, we
got Shiva, man.
We appreciate that. You
She
know,
ain't socks tight there.
that's what we like. We like the drummer.
Yo, we gotta bring it to my nigga O right here, man.
Yo, you already know, handsome in the building, do more, say less. Good.
Facts.
Alright, Mr. Corey calling him out by the name he gave.
Oh, Timber.
Hey.
Call me Exopy, call me what you want. I'm out here.
Alright. Really though.
What's good? What's good? Chilling today.
That's what you giving him?
Chilling today.
Johnny.
Hold on, we really don't give him his intro. Hold up. We got the really
Johnny.
intro. Really? Come on, give it to him. Give it to him, really. Hold on, y'all. We need a moment of silence. Really, though, introducing himself.
So what's good? It's DJ Young, aka Beef Stroke It Off. For my strip club bitches, Stroke Johnson. All my down south hoes, Southern Slang, let it hang.
Southern Slang, let it.
Hey,
Yo.
he said, hold on.
Drinking that Sam Jackson. I see
King
you,
beat,
boy.
King
Be
beat
fucking
today,
fat
man.
bitches in no time.
Hey.
Just like tender.
Whoa, hey.
Pause.
Oh. Hey. No, that was the intro. What's up, Candy Girl? What's up, Starburst Girl? What's going on?
Nothing
What's the
much.
flavor today?
I don't even know strawberry.
Hey, I don't even know strawberry.
Hey.
I don't even know.
Hey.
Well, what's up, y'all? It's me, Candy. Same shit.
Same
Different
day.
Different day.
I gotta bring my mans in last. Okay, I gotta put that shit on fucking do not disturb. We got Miss Erica in the building. Toodles.
I know what to say.
With the fancy way. Hey y'all.
Just say hello.
Hello, Erica.
That
The
works.
newbie. Thank you.
We got the lawyer on the couch.
Yeah, and the mascot West.
Alright.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, I mean, we had to build it up for him.
Kick it to my man Ace Rothstein.
I mean,
In the
Mr.
back. What's up, Ace? What up, Mississippi?
I'm never late at this and get here on time. Talk Gary, what up?
I don't feel energy. Give me that heat. Get there.
Put some heat just my bottle burn.
Get there.
But I gotta get there. Yo, they just brought me back into the Matrix. It's your boy Mississippi Hefe, aka the Targaryen, because I spit that fire. Hefe, because I'm a boss in Mississippi. Because bitches need to start spelling it with 2 P's, an I, and an M, because I believe that's how the dictionary does it.
You ain't got one lie.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know what it is, man. It's your boy, aka, you know what I'm saying, OG been pimping with a side of New York slick talk. And I say it like that because that's like saying my name backwards. You get it? You know what I'm saying? That slick talk, that New York slick talk, that's how Targaryen spitting that fire.
I'm talking about.
And that OG big pimping is because, like I said, Mississippi is spelled with 2 P's, an I, and an M. Did you hear what I said, or do you want me to slow it down? Mississippi is spelled with one P. Let me give you a story. Because they wanted me to bring this shit to it.
He here now.
Yo, once upon a time, we had a punk, right? You know what I'm saying? And then there was a pussy, right? You know what I'm saying? So the pussy sitting there talking to me like, yo, I need to get money from this punk, right? Punk sitting there talking to me like, yo, I need to get money. I need to get the pussy from this pussy. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I need to put the punk with the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I am between the 2 P's. You know what I'm saying? Put
There you go.
together.
There you go.
Lesson learned.
And there it is. Now I mean, yo.
Hey, wait, did you
Teacher,
catch that though?
teach.
Because you like, alright. Okay.
Welcome back.
Good lesson.
Hold up.
To make sure.
I'm not sure what we get up for the Targaryen, though. We give it up for the best hype man in the business now. Hold on. You know, pass flip star with that one.
Hey, man.
Yo, my man.
Right, man.
We starting the conglomerate, man. I'm gonna have to Vince McMahon it. I'm DiBiase. I'm get your cake up, get your weight up. You know how I say it. We bring it. Let's get this money. 2019, we getting this money, bro.
Yo, we live.
Getting this money, bro. Let's go.
We live here tonight, baby. Listen.
Go.
In case y'all ain't recognize and realize, listen, we got the Me Show lined up for y'all. You can tell by the energy we bringing it all 2019 and then beyond. So make sure y'all tuning in or fuck your couch. All right, that's me, Mr. Fuck Your Couch. We got the Me Show lined up for y'all. But first, we got to introduce the guest of honor. Not you. The bottom.
Sip to that.
Step to that. She was all like, thank you. She said, y'all so sweet. My bad, I didn't put you in the spot like that.
Oh, she thought she was a guest.
Right. Why don't you introduce yourself behind the guest, right? Bing, bing. Did you tap the bottle?
Yes, I did.
Right. Yo, we got any sponsors that you want to introduce?
Oh, yeah. We back to our bullshit in 2019, man. Shout out to our non-paying sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to One Life for Leisure, you know what I'm saying? You can catch them at One Life for Leisure at clothing.com. We'll give you a promo code if necessary. Who else we used to shout out? Oh, Aka. Shout out to my niggas Aka.
Motherfuckers who really never paid.
Yeah. Shout out to Aka, who really never paid.
I'm waiting on my case.
Waiting on cases.
I'm waiting on a sip.
Yeah, real talk. We gotta bring Aka to the table, but shout out to Aka for all my West Indians that know what it is. It's a sorrow champagne blend for all you pure blooded Americans. Check it out.
Carnival soon come.
Yeah. And also, like I always like to shout out motherfucking Aki. You you know what I'm saying, our local clothing store vendors, turning our EBT cards into straight cash, selling motherfuckers Lucy's, letting minors buy beer. Shout out to our corner store niggas still selling Mad Dog 2020 and Wild Out Rose for our old school junkies.
That's everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the Cisco.
Yeah, don't forget the Cisco, man.
Crack juice.
Crack juice, you know what I'm saying?
Call my son.
Aki,
Alright, y'all.
Aki is always in the fight. And
That's a big bottle, y'all.
for that latest and that greatest, I'm gonna pass it to my man.
That Johnny Walker Black, yo. So
Let him shout out his shit. You know how he do.
Shout out to what the hell is my shit?
Derek Novell.
Derek Novell
Photography.
Solar
Solar Power.
Soulmates Apparel, HBC United. Holla at us. You catch us on what's our joint? Soulmates_apparel. I'm on Instagram. Inbox us, holla us, see something you like, let us know. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to
Shout outs to Mr. Anytime Anywhere. Yo, holla at him if you need the websites done. Holla at him if you need that health and wellness. If you need anything, you know, as far as the herbs and everything like that, he also work you out. Pause. I mean, if you're a man, but
Super pro.
yeah, super duper pause. I mean, DJ Young really though, Twin Star Music Entertainment. I mean, holla at him for the beats for that studio time. Yo, I mean, if you want a hot 16 that's better than yours, holla at DJ Young really though. You can holla at me too. I'll come out of retirement every once in a while. You know what I mean? Yo, if you need a pimp on your block, holla at Mississippi over here. You know what I mean? We got him. He's on #factuals@gmail.com. You know what I mean? Or if you need to get smacked and choked in 2019. You know
we charging. We charging.
Always.
He said real bitches only though.
$30 to holla at your girl. Front like you hollering at us.
Shit like that.
$50 you want us to show up.
And shout out to Action
$70 if you want us to beat the nigga up.
It's the extra
We fight with you.
It's the extra $7 you want a strong
Shout out
man.
to Action Paying sponsor, Infatuation. Holla at infatuation.com if you're in the town that near you that you don't know about, looking for something to eat. Go to infatuation.com. Not infatuation, it's infatuation with a T. You ignorant motherfuckers. Let's get into this damn show.
Infatuation is also spelled with the T.
No, I said with a C. No, the T, not a C.
Oh, okay. Say you how many shots you have, bro?
Not enough.
Double checking, bro.
Stevie. Got that Johnny Walker in here, black.
God damn, that joint almost done.
First on deck. How is a stepdad supposed to feel when they do everything for their, air quotes, adopted kid, and the kid is still more attached to their biological parent, father?
Who isn't
That's
shit?
Fuck
Ain't
you,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying. Who ain't shit.
My thing is like,
Who
yo,
ain't shit.
I mean, like, yo, you can, I mean,
Deadbeat daddy.
yeah.
How should he feel?
Yeah, my thing, my thing is like this, like it's
Or son,
you just-
or whatever.
You in it for the girl.
Yeah. No, I got it.
I mean, I'm saying you in it for the girl that you with. So I mean, obviously you taking on some baggage. So it's like
Double-edged sword.
huh?
Double-edged sword.
True, it is.
I can speak for me. It's a
Alright,
double-edged
so I'll
sword.
let
You know what
I'll
I'm
let you
saying?
take it over. Go
Like
ahead.
when it's all said and done, mine, she has an attachment to her pops. Her pops ain't shit. Pops ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
But biological.
But biologicals are biological. So the only thing I can really do is sit back because that bond is that bond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However, it is a hard pill to swallow when you take a look back and you're looking at the whole picture like, damn, I do damn near everything. And he does nothing. And you gotta sit there and be like, I get it. It's definitely a hurtful feeling. You know what I'm saying?
So
When it's all said and done, like you're looking at it like, all right, damn, like you looking at everything that you do, not measuring, but it's like, yo, you take a step back. You're at a certain age where, okay, you should still be screaming at me, but you don't scream at me, but I know you're screaming at him.
You know what?
Alright,
It's a
so-
question. How old is this child though?
I mean, no matter how old the child is, it's always going to be
When
the
you
same
get
thing.
to-
So,
when you get
hold on.
I wasn't done. When you get to a teenage, I really wasn't done. I mean, you just jumped in there. When it comes down to a teenager, my mother always said, like, when it's all said and done, when you get to a certain age, when you got to a teenager, you're supposed to be reaching out to the adults at this point because you were taught, you were groomed. They shouldn't be reaching out to you because they are the older ones, no matter how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I still reach out. Me as an adult now, it depends on the family member now as an adult. I give you the energy that you give me. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about mom and dad, stepdad, stepmom, I talk to my stepmom regularly. You know what I'm saying? May my mother rest in peace, but even when my mother was alive, I still spoke to my stepmother. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that are supposed to happen. But do I get in my bag? No. But does it hurt? Definitely. So I can feel where somebody's coming from. Like, yo, I get it, but it's like that's the biological, so you can't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The thing it goes like this. How should the stepfather feel? You should feel no type of way because you got to understand that is the child's father. Bottom line, and you know, it goes no further than that. Now, understand that it's going to be deeper than that because of the fact that, especially if that father ain't shit, you're going to have feelings towards it or towards him. You know, you're going to have feelings towards him in that situation, but towards that situation in itself,
you can't overstep your boundaries.
You can't overstep your boundaries. You got and you got to actually nourish that. You got to encourage that. You got to encourage them to actually honor their parents, and whether the fathers and shit or not, because you got to let them grow to see that their father ain't shit. You can't put that in there. I'm not talking about you.
Saying, like, I make sure, like, he gets a gift from her Christmas. Yeah. He gets a gift from her Father's Day. My wife ain't doing that shit. It's me. You know what I'm saying?
We don't see
stop putting the person right there. But hold up, let me.
No, I can say that because it's real.
All right, I'm gonna bring it to you in a minute. So I'll bring it to you right after I finish. Well, actually, go ahead.
Okay, like I agree with what he's saying. I agree with what you're saying. At the same time, it's like okay. At the same time, give her space. Let her, like him or her, go over there. Because at the end of the day, he's a deadbeat, so he's going to. Like
and she gets older.
He's going to expose himself. He's not going to go back over here. So it's like at the end of the day, you still one of the biggest people, but I still want to know this person. So it's like I need to know more of this person, no matter how hard I'm trying to
never
get it.
knock the relationship.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're not knocking it. You're not knocking it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be your feelings.
It has to be internalized, but that's your dad.
That's my dad.
Go ahead.
But you never know in her mind. You still number one. Like you really never know.
And then
if anybody's mind, my stepdad could be my number one, but I still want to know my dad, even though he's a deadbeat. Like period.
If you ever get to that point where that you're a stepdad and you're actually bashing the actual dad.
You ain't shit.
The fact that you ain't shit, and actually they're going to grow to resent you,
right? For doing that.
No matter what, no matter how they feel. All right, so
I say the stepdad has a better situation. Not at first when the kid is young because you know they're gonna gravitate to their dad. That's dad. But as the child gets older, you can be more of a friend instead of a father. You can talk to them like they're a friend when they get like 17, 18 instead of beating them down and always being on top of them because they have a father for that and he's not doing it.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Hold on. My girl got a kid. He 15. He bigger than me. But me and the nigga be
pause.
That was a possible moment. Get your mind out the gutter, bro. But nah, me and him being in the studio, he be rapping, doing this shit. I can talk to him like he one of the niggas. I ain't gotta be like, yo, don't say that. Just chill out. Shut the fuck up.
But just off of what you said, it's like, and I'll speak about mine. Like, for me, when she was younger, I could not connect. As she's getting older, I can connect because I can have dialogue with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she was a shorty, do you like SpongeBob? No, I don't like SpongeBob. Leave me the hell alone. God damn it. But now I can talk like, yo, how was school? What did you learn? What did you enjoy? What was your ups? What was your downs? You know what I'm saying? I can have that dialogue. Y'all niggas know I like to talk to children. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna do a spin.
You ain't gotta beat them down and shit.
You know
what I'm saying?
So with that too.
Mine was different with that. That's the crazy part. I was younger and I gravitated to my stepdad more than my real dad.
I have a question about that too, because I noticed both of y'all talking about females. You coming from?
That's an any.
Well, because a kid, a dude, like a young boy and a female is different when it comes. Because I can attest to that.
Yeah.
When it comes to a female, like
I spoke about my stepmom.
Well, I'm just saying, like as far as like, I put my perspective. It's like, okay, my pops was in the army, but then I had this dude that's raising me that I got used to, and I would gravitate to him because he was there and he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't gravitate to my pops. I knew the difference. It's like I know that's my biological father. He's not here, but this dude is here right now. and he's doing everything he can do for my mom, because I'm thinking about family first. So he's doing everything for my family, my sister, and everything, and I'm in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I respect him. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, for real.
Yo, real rap, I respect him.
Nah,
Nah, it wasn't no baby boy shit though. But I ain't never walk in and see him making eggs butt ass naked. No shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like the way I dress for work, he told me how to tie my tie, or like told me how to dress. Yeah. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from me.
So let me pose a question on y'all real quick, and then
wait, shit, comment.
In response, I was actually about to. So come to that first.
Ladies first.
Like
I say, I agree with him. I gravitated to my stepdad, then my real dad. But at the end, as I got older, they both came together. And my real dad was like, I respect you. Thank you for raising my daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like you never know how how it was. So
that takes a real man to do something.
I'm a daddy's girl to my stepdad.
Yeah.
But
he was a stand-up guy.
He was a stand-up guy.
What if this situation is turned or changed and
they're
not really,
but
they really don't grab it?
But you know how
it's just there for the mom, not really participating. You live in the house, you don't do shit, you don't, pay bills. You don't do anything supportive to the mom as well.
So I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna pose a question. So basically, like with my ex, my last person I was with before I got married, whatever. So she had a kid, and then but the kid's father was still. The kid's father was in.
Because I know. I know. But we gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Go ahead.
He knows on a different level.
I looked around like,
but the kid's father was still in his life, not to the fullest, but he was still relevant in the child's life. He was still doing things for the kid. He wasn't there every day, but he was out doing this thing, and he would still send money, still send clothes, whatever. But he wasn't a daily dad. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, it got to a point where one day he called me daddy, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, nah, I'm not your dad. Like, you don't call me daddy. You know what I mean? And his mother was like, well, what's wrong with him calling that? I said, yeah, this is about to go.
How old was he at
Can I piggyback on that?
Like 3. I'm like, yeah, this is about to end quick.
Can I piggyback? Yeah. Mom, she started calling me dad. I said, chill.
Yeah.
Because I'm not there. I said, once we get married, if you feel like that's something you want to do, then fine. You're fine with calling me Derek because we're not there yet. I'm dating your mom. Is it serious? It's serious, but we're not there. Like, so I'm still going to give you your dad that respect. Like, that's your father.
Yeah.
Leave that title for him.
You
know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't miss any recitals. I don't like uniforms. I take care of them. She hits me up. What you need? You got it. Book bags, coats, sneakers, whatever. I got you. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was going with.
If she felt like she wanted to call me that now, that's fine. But before, this was like we were just starting out. She was probably like 3, 4, and calling me. I said, nah, that's not right.
I have a question.
What's up?
I have a question. What if you adored your stepdad, even a female or male, you adored your stepdad, but then or stepmom, but then your real mom or real dad try to come in, but it's like you're not competing.
Oh, I could answer that.
With my stepdad or my stepmom, like you gotta step up more.
But that's what I'm saying.
It goes down.
But this is what you don't understand. For the adult in this situation, it's not a competition.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Hold on. It's never a competition.
This nigga stop doing shit to me, son, bro.
You guys going to jump in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get my thought out, and you have the platform again, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's never a competition between the adults. If you want to step up and be the person that you're supposed to be, by all means, that means, guess what? We will co-do this together. I'm not competing with you.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, what if the stepdad or stepmom was like, no, I've been in this child life this whole time. Now you trying to come back.
That you're not. Right. Listen, and this what I'm trying to tell you.
Some people do that.
It's not fair to the child. It's not fair to that biological. Check this out. If you want to be in your child's life the way that you're supposed to be in your child's life, guess what? we gonna be there together. There's a show, we gonna be there together.
Bottom line,
it's certain things like it. You want to buy uniforms, we can split the uniforms. You keep uniforms at your crib, I keep uniforms at my house. Whoa, you got the Christmas list is out there, shit. The Christmas list. Bottom line is like buy extra. You're cutting off again. You're cutting off again. Stop that. Like no,
this nigga cut everybody off and then tell somebody to stop cutting them off. They're gonna stop doing that, fam. I'm gonna start pulling your card on that.
Don't though. But when it's all said and done, like the parent, we're gonna let that. When the parent does, when they're supposed to do, we're just gonna let that rock. Dejan, you now have the platform, sir.
I don't know. So basically, I'm gonna ask one question, then we're gonna keep it moving. Cause I didn't finish saying what I was saying before you started commenting on it, and then we went left field with it. So basically, the question I want to ask is, what the fuck was my question? Nigga done talk so damn much.
Did you write
God
it
damn.
down?
So basically, as a stepfather or as a step parent, not even stepmother or stepfather, should you encourage that relationship with that parent, with that absentee parent?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Why not? Because you have the choice. You don't set up. It's not easy. It may not be It's not the easiest because you know that you may be setting them up for failure. However, I would rather be the person who pushed. Listen, that's your dad, that's your mom.
Exactly.
Yo, you need that relationship. It's their decision as they get older.
They figure it out.
Show of hands, who all has stepfathers? Y'all had your regular fathers?
I had a stepfather.
Yo,
I had stepfather.
Hold on, I gotta have my regular father. It wasn't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah,
so.
What about if you have a deadbeat stepfather?
My mother had niggas coming in and out.
If you got a deadbeat stepfather, that's your mom's fault. That's what I was
It is.
I still have both of my
Yo, you shouldn't have picked this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like the person that the stepdad or stepmom was married to, why are they not intervening to them trying to get into the relationship with their dad?
Yeah.
Or mom.
It's parents' fault.
It's parents' fault.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the mom's fault.
Any issue between the parents and the child shouldn't have to worry about that.
It's not on the child.
It shouldn't be just on like.
Not be the child's.
It's not the child's place.
Can I say for some instance, some parents.
Another comment, then I'm
some
gonna switch it up.
You can switch it up.
No, go ahead. Get your comment out.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you sure? Yeah, I said it, man.
Damn. We like that though. We like that. We encourage that. We encourage that.
You said he was quiet, y'all would be.
Okay, I was gonna say because let's say some step parents overlap their boundaries with,
Overstep?
Yeah. So they
Yeah,
overstep
they
it,
step
but
into it.
then no one that in between is your other parent that's in there. They're not doing anything.
Like I'll never belittle her pops.
No, I'm not saying like nobody here. I'm just saying like here some.
No,
I know a lot of
people's
people's parents
I would
that
never belittle.
Well,
And never. I put it this way.
Step parent,
If it's a conversation,
child, vice versa, the
vice
biological.
versa, yeah.
Alright, y'all.
we gotta go to the next.
Yeah. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call it infotainment in the finest of fuckery. Let's get into that next topic.
Next, if a woman in a marriage makes the most money in the household, pays the majority of the bills, is she considered the head of the household?
Hell yeah.
I love her because she got her.
Wait.
On taxes?
Wait.
Yeah, she is.
Wait, guys, damn it. All this cutting off and shit. Motherfucker. I don't usually curse, but damn. Heavy D said don't curse, but damn. What's the difference between being the man of the house and the head of the house? That's the end of the topic.
That's what I said.
Let's go.
On taxes.
Whoever makes the most
On
money
taxes.
on
You are the head of the household.
Hold on.
That's on taxes, but we're talking moral.
No,
Hold on.
I'm gonna make
He
you
said no.
I'm
He
gonna
said
make you
both.
like a man.
It's two fathers. If you head of the house,
Always the head of the household. Wait. One at a time.
Hold on.
I have no problem.
Look.
Hold on.
Just really don't ever start.
We get into real quick. If you hear a noise in the middle of the night and you send my ass to go check it out, I'm the head of the household. If it's a motherfucking fight over there, you can't kill it. I got to. I'm the head of the household.
I think that head of the household and man of the house is synonymous.
I gotta take out the trash. I'm head of the household. I wash the cars. I'm head of the household.
I agree with you on
I'm
that
fixing
one.
shit. I'm head of the household. You making money? Cool. I'll spend
Well, no,
it.
not all the money. Not all the money. You just make. It's not all the money. You just make a little bit more than you with your spouse.
Can I spit?
That's different.
Hold on, Gary, be quiet. Let him spit his fire.
Hold on, man.
Oh shit.
You look like you wanted to jump in this because you probably made a lot of money. And you sitting there talking reckless too.
Talking reckless.
And I'm gonna tell you like this.
Oh shit.
Got the Barry White voice popping.
Right.
Turn off the lights.
We're gonna take all the tax papers out of it and I'll tell you like this.
Fuck the W-2.
If my bitch is making double what I'm making, guess what, man? Listen, I ain't never seen no pimp sellers on there. My bitch is making all the money. But they ain't the head of them nothing.
Nothing. You got
I
nothing. You
I mean, like, as far as
I don't care what.
moral-wise, man,
They
I'm
good.
in the house.
I'ma steal the man.
But here's the thing.
You can't take that from me. I don't care what your money look like.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
Oh, rich tax.
here's the shit, man. A woman gonna be a woman, right? So in the heat of the
What
moment,
does that mean?
I'm about to tell you if you just shut your mouth and
All
listen.
right.
Wear her dress.
You don't want me back there. He like, oh
shit. Some legal issues.
So, like I said, a woman gonna be a woman. And people gonna be people, let me just say that. So there's always gonna be some slick talk. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, it's always gonna be some I do this, I do that. But listen, it's 352 days a year.
365.
365.
Damn.
He's been drinking.
Pepper takes days off.
Shout out to Joe.
He don't count holidays. He don't count holidays.
Alcohol.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit that.
Yeah.
Pimpin' take holidays off.
365, right? Okay. You gonna talk shit about what? Out of 365, I'm gonna give you motherfucking 35 talk shit days. Rest of those days belong to me. So 35 of those days you might come slick out your mouth because you got a problem with some shit that I got going on. Fuck it. Get it out your system and get back to work. So we got bills to pay. Like you said, bitch, you pay the heat. You pay majority of the mortgage. Yes, you do. So go out there and get that money so you can pay the rest of the mortgage. Because I like to date up in life. So listen, I'm a live up.
on in,
And bitch, if you
Mr.
making 180,
Come on
I'm
in.
living your lifestyle. You ain't living mine. So go get your money so I can continue to live this lifestyle that you got me accustomed to.
Tell the rhythm of the chicken.
That's why you know more. That's why you the head pimp.
When it's all said and done, I
Give this man some baby
tax
pop.
purposes, you can be the head of the household.
Exactly.
When it's all said and done, I'm the man of the house. I don't
That's
give a
exactly
fuck what
what
it
I said.
says. You know what I'm saying? Like head of the household. Listen, it's chess, not checkers. Head of the household, you'll do what you need to do to break, so you're not getting hit as hard as you need to on taxes. But you already know who the man of the house is. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I really don't give a
And
shit.
it's different. So put like, so it's a different.
I agree 100%.
Because you gotta mitigate loss.
So what's the
Like,
difference?
when it's tax purposes, mitigating losses. Yeah, I mean, and that's all this. But you know who the man of the house is. You got it. Always.
AKA,
I agree.
he said it
100%.
politically correct,
Yeah,
but what he
100%.
meant to say.
I agree with him 100%.
Listen, ladies, ladies. Now my brother has so eloquently expressed the exact same
You
shit
still
I
haven't
told
answered my
you.
question.
He just told you on paper, and like I said, fuck all the tax shit. And he just said, yeah, on paper,
At the head of the show.
yeah, head of the household. He waved it off like, AKA, fuck all the tax shit. But when it comes down to it, do what you need to do to make sure we can live this life that your quality education and your professional acronyms and achievements have gotten us accustomed to.
Hey,
Okay,
my SAT scores was
so put it like
crazy.
this.
My SAT scores was crazy.
Listen,
So listen.
if I can afford a 2010 and you can afford a 2016, then listen, I'm marrying you in 2016 and I want you to keep that up.
Hashtag fact.
Nah, she don't like that shit. She like, nah, fuck that. She like, what?
So bottom line, to add on.
Wait, I want. You had that face just now.
No issue with it. I'm going to always have my man feel like he's the head of the household.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, I'm the breadwinner.
go.
I'm going to make him feel like it. But
Wait, no,
I was just about to say that.
don't
I was just about to say that.
The key word is feel, though.
Right,
If
feel.
he's
It's
either you gonna make him
really,
feel
you
like the head of the household,
making him
he
feel
Okay,
is the man of the
no,
whole
he
household.
is because, like he said, if somebody gonna burglarize my house, oh baby, go down.
So the
hour?
So what's the
You
difference?
mindset fucked up. You said
So wait,
hour.
Okay,
Our house.
myself.
Okay.
Our.
Hey.
But at the
See,
same
check
time,
it
if
out
I
yourself.
run
Sometimes
I
you gotta let
am.
your
I
house.
need to wake up.
She said her house. Not a man be a man. You know, so,
She said
so
it's
bottom
her
line
house.
is.
She said mine.
And then you can.
So bottom line is like she says, the difference between being a breadwinner and being head or man of the household. Like a man in the household is like it says, the man of the household, doing those things that the man should do. I mean, the man will do, and he command. By the
Final
big, by the bone. So
decision
just hold this shit down. Like, yo, he ain't gotta make more money than you.
Yeah,
He ain't gotta make more money than you to hold it down. So like, yo, all because you're making more money than him doesn't mean your input is more than his. Okay, like because like he said, if you're not cutting the grass, if you're not taking out the trash, if you're not fixing shit around the house, if you're not chasing niggas out with a fucking bat and the gat, know what I mean? If you're not stepping on spiders or roaches, know what I mean? Or fucking catching the mouse traps and tossing them shit out in the fucking street, letting the fucking cats get it, know what I mean? Like, yo, then you're not the fucking, don't act like you ain't did that shit before. So, come on, don't laugh at me.
I was trying not to laugh this time. I'm not gonna short it, yo.
Yo, the fucking child. Like, yo,
Y'all would call your ass.
I was tossing in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I set him on fire. That's the other one's milk.
I did them put firecrackers on that group trap. I did all types of shit, yo. Yo, listen, I killed some fucking mice in my. I can teach fuck Tom and Jerry. I'll show Tom how to catch that little
Sound like
motherfucker.
it's Dipset record.
Focus.
Oh yeah, damn! I
Got the mouse running.
So bottom
around
line,
again,
fuck that
sticking
nigga.
track.
Fuck all them little. Fuck Mickey. Fuck
I
Minnie.
digress.
All of them. But anyway, now I mean, like I was saying, but like being the breadwinner, like you can bring in the most money, but doesn't mean that you're doing the most in that household. So being head of the household has nothing to do with making the most bread in that house, unless you're actually making the most bread and doing the most in that household. You do got some deadbeat niggas and you got some deadbeat bitches. Bottom line, let's not. You got bitches that make more money than niggas and still don't do shit. They still don't put that money towards shit. You got niggas that make less money than the chicks that they live with and still spend all the money on the household. And you got niggas who don't do shit and still don't do shit. I mean, so it's like, let's not get it twisted here. Like you can be the breadwinner and still not be head of the household. So bottom line, that's just what it
I
is.
guess
And that
it's
goes
too
both
late
ways.
to go
Where they
through
do
this.
that at?
It's too late to do this, but I was like, what's the difference between you being married and being in a couple living together though?
Same
Lot of
difference.
difference.
No, it's not.
Same difference as far as head of the household.
It's not. No, it's not. Big
As
difference.
far as head of the
Big
household.
difference.
As far as head of the household. It's like that. But
No, because-
actually, no, I gotta take that back.
I didn't want to go this
Depends on
route
whose house
because
it
we
is.
spent so much time with this shit.
Depends
I'm
on whose
thinking,
house
like,
it is.
When you married, it don't matter who had enough. If you got head and
Everything's
y'all
split.
one,
We
everything
are
is
one.
one.
We
So,
are one.
We talking about as a couple and we're dating. But when it comes
Dating,
to marriage,
different.
that shit don't matter because we are one. You.
No matter what you
It's
get,
our money.
It's exactly
our money.
That's
It's
why
our
I was
money.
like, I didn't want to
It's
go
our
into
money
it,
and
but
it's
that
our
was my
money.
question.
But it's still head of the household.
You gonna always.
Well, no,
be
we
there.
go men as men. We gonna be men as household.
But you do got men who don't do shit.
Right. That's why I didn't want to go into it. I was like, when you said that was like, nah, when it come to marriage, that shit's completely different, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'll leave that alone for another day.
They done dabbed on some secret shit.
Nah, it ain't time. I mean, we still conversating, family. We got time. I mean, we've been over.
She said you have to have a monthly cycle to get it.
But they said that shit right in front of us and we missed it.
Hey, that's what happened.
That's because they ain't say shit. You know what I'm
Can we
saying?
record?
Tell them
Can we rewind the video?
They can't say it out loud. Rewind that shit, DJ. Know what I'm saying?
I agree everything he said.
That happened.
When we married, it's one.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
All right, well, they
No,
said
we get paid more. We're one.
If you make $100,000, I make $50,000. That's our money. Fuck that. and then I make 25,000. That's our bread.
For instance,
and I'm still taking care of household.
If she don't make more than me, I don't want
let's say for instance, she could be making more than me.
That's the generation now, though.
Right. What's your credit score look like?
So yo, we thank y'all for
Wait, nigga.
We thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag Factuals, your one-stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of the fuckery. But yo, we got that special moment right now. The motherfucker who bought the motherfucking bottle gets 2 minutes to say the shit that he want to get off, or he or she wants to get off their motherfucking chest or breast. Know what I mean? So, know what I mean? If they're a fat motherfucker, then one of the same. If they're skinny, then like they may not have any. So, yo, but this motherfucker right here just so happens to have a lot of shit to get off his goddamn chest.
My first rap.
Bars.
Dr. Seuss in the hood.
Hey.
Yo, just hold on to your chairs, yo. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
So we about to tell you, yo. So
I
listen.
don't know what's about to happen, but
so listen, we apologize, but we really don't for these next 2 minutes.
Just excuse yourself.
Go ahead. Just flush, twice, and spray off.
You don't need a hall pass.
Niggas flush and spray off.
It's by the front door.
It's still that Cooper in there.
So listen, we apologize that we really don't for the next 2 minutes that y'all about to hear, because this motherfucker right here is about to take your motherfucking ears. And listen, if he don't show and prove, give that motherfucker what you want, because then he'll step up better next time. But I'm gonna do some shit I don't normally do and vouch for him this time. Go ahead, my nigga. Targaryen.
Effery.
I was the weakest dog.
So that's funny. I was gonna bring in the new young some grown shit.
No, you wasn't.
Fuck that.
Nah, I was planning to spit some heat, man. So I am. I'm gonna spit some heat, man.
Heat.
Some fire, man.
Fire.
So bringing in the new year, everybody want to recap. You know what I'm saying? You want to reflect. Sometimes you want to reset. You know what I'm saying? The Targaryen has reset on many occasions. You know what I'm saying? We went from Mississippi for my hoes. I thought I was a southern city nigga. You know what I'm saying? Went through the whole phase for all my down south niggas who I put on the J from the first time they met me.
Jigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Jigga.
And we had the black years, you know what I'm saying? Black years, you gotta reflect. My fault. And it all brought me to this, man. Life is always a consistent journey, right? And life is always about progress. And a lot of people think that progress is flash in the pants. They think it's an overnight thing. But 99.9% of the time, progress is synonymous with consistency. It's about being consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's about waking up every morning knowing that you got the opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. And that's better than anything you do in life. You know what I'm saying? We wake up every morning and we're given the gift of life, so we have the opportunity to be better people, better friends, better mothers, fathers, daughters, brothers, and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that in 2019, when you wake up in the morning, you're feeling good, man. Remember, you have this responsibility to be better than what you were yesterday. Now,
church. Now switch.
For the bullshit.
There we go. I tell you, you're gonna make me proud sooner. Right? Your time was up, but you got 10 seconds.
No, actually, I was looking at the clock. I think I got a minute left, but what it is, what it is.
Okay.
So, Targaryen, you know what I'm saying? I'm out Saturday night. Right, my homie got got this shit going on for his lady and shit. Got about 50 motherfuckers. So he hit my phone. I'm with him, so his shit fell through. So he asked the nigga, what can I do? So, I like to pride myself on not being a guy, but the guy that knows the guy. Because, you know what I'm saying, when you're the guy, you're kind of constricted to your lane. You're the guy that knows the guy, you're kind of involved in everything. You feel me? So,
I got some people.
Church!
So I hit one of the homies on the phone. Said, yo, listen, man, I got 50 niggas with me. He said, where you at? I said, yo, I'm on this party bus, man. When these strippers get the fuck off, I'm trying to bring them to your spot. Says, all right, cool. Lets me in. Whole 50, 60 motherfuckers, no cover charge. Shows how much to a nigga, right? What does a nigga do on my name? Starts an all-out brawl, right? But hold on. So,
over what though?
Some bullshit. Nigga, ain't had nothing to do with him. Just did some bullshit, right? So I stopped the shit in the car and say, yo, son, you gotta chill, man. You're responsible for 50 motherfuckers, man. This the grown Targaryen talking. You know what I'm saying? I used to call myself the young blood, but now the homies call me the OG, so I gotta embrace it. You know, I'm an old cat, right? So you gotta think differently, you gotta move differently, right? So I tell the nigga, yo, listen, man, you got 50 people with you, gotta chill. Here comes some clowns that are on the bus talking all this shit. We ready? Okay, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we get out the motherfucking club. Of course, the motherfucker that he knocked out in the club, waiting outside the club, right? With his niggas. Big melee pops off. And here goes my shit. If you ain't about that life, don't talk it. So, the nigga that was talking that we ready shit, one of them niggas, I caught this nigga literally sleeping with his head on the concrete, and his girl standing over him talking about, get up, nigga! The other nigga that was popping all this shit.
Whoa.
Targaryen.
Did he get lullabied to sleep?
Rockabye.
Nigga, I'm talking about, the shit was so bad. The nigga was asleep for so long, I looked over and said, officer, you might want to get some attention. I don't know if he hit his head. Because the nigga was halfway in the street, his head was on the sidewalk, and it was nap-nap.
He was gone.
He was
right?
cut.
He was sleeping on the job.
So listen, one of the other niggas talking all this shit, I watched, I'm looking, I said, what is this nigga doing? He's running.
Ooh, running?
Somebody got to run and start. No. Somebody got to run and start. And then one of the other niggas who were standing there in the club when I was telling my homie, what the fuck are you doing? You got 50 people here? One of the other niggas that was standing there, we ready? I watched the nigga take a run and start. Good about 10 yards from the crowd. And when I tell you this nigga jumped in the air and Hayuk this kick like Mortal Kombat in his chest, next thing I know, I saw that nigga hit the floor and it was like motherfucking termites or something on his ass. I looked over, he was asleep.
Did they make it back to the bus?
Yeah, we got all these niggas back
Nobody got locked up.
Bottom line is,
Nobody got locked up.
bottom line is, listen, if you can't fight and you know you're gonna be out there fuck talking shit, make sure this nigga there to get you back on the bus, alright?
Moral of the story is, my niggas, if you are in your mid,
anything,
if you are 33 and older,
30.
okay? I still leave 32 for the fuck shit. Right? You are 33 and over, my nigga. Your days of fighting at the club should be over.
Yeah.
Because there are very few things.
34.
At line.
30s.
That's
29.
There are very.
That's the trap line.
Yeah, that's my trap
They
line.
used to call
There
me
are very
my trap
few
phone.
things, and this is, I'm gonna say this, I'm done. There are very few things after the age of 33 that you are going to just get into it with a perfect stranger.
Mrs. Targaryen, what do I always say? Things just ain't the
Same
same.
Listen.
And on that note, I know I took your time, but I'm done.
God damn, so that's the longest bottle burner in bottle burner history.
But it's well worth it. Well worth it. Well worth it.
We enjoyed both segments of it. Segments. We don't.
Watch yourself.
I don't know what the fuck.
That was questionable.
So bottom line is like, yo, I said when he was on this positive bullshit that, nah, I mean, he gonna get back to make us all proud. He did, but we're not proud because he still gave us some positive shit. So, but thank you, Targaryen, for that insight and that delight. So, we thank y'all for tuning in to #Factuals, your one-stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment in the finest of fuckery. Let's get into that last topic, which is...
Last on deck, in lieu of the Surviving R. Kelly documentary series, what other celebrities that have detrimental bad habits do we let slide due to
Elvis Presley and
their status?
Can I say one thing about this
Go ahead.
Surviving R. Kelly shit? Yo, if I was R. Kelly, man, I'd just come on TV and be like, why y'all bringing up old shit?
Right. You already knew. You already knew.
He did though.
Why you bringing up old shit?
No, he did that because he said if anybody
last night.
Somebody wanted to check, they could have hollered at him.
No, he did that
last night.
Let's be real here. It ain't even about that. He called himself the
Bill
Pied
Cosby
Piper.
could have said that.
The pipe.
He called himself the Pied Piper. The person who whistled.
And bring the kids.
Brought
brought
the
the
kids
children away.
We all know
Kids
the Pied
disappeared.
Piper.
We know what that was. He called himself the Pied Piper right after the trial.
I never knew.
Now before that, way before that.
So it was the charges. When he first got the charges, I mean, to be clear, that's when he started calling himself the Pied Piper. But now this is my this and I don't want anybody to lose sight of it. And it ain't even about what he did years ago. Like you gotta think, some of the youngest joints were 14. 15, 12. I'm not, y'all shut the fuck up and let me talk.
I knew he was about to say it.
I'm talking about the 14 and 15-year-old that we're talking about from 2015, 2016 up until now. You know what I'm saying? So I get your point, but a fucked up situation is still a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying?
Why are they listening now?
People are stupid and people are followers. You know what I'm saying? Lifetime, you got Lifetime was formerly owned by what A&E. Who was formerly owned by A&E owns by the white boy who works for Disney. What's his name? Bob Iggy or Iger. Bob Iger.
Disney is a fucking
Iger. Whatever the fuck his name is. But when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, you got a
phone died.
A fucking network who's owned by a white guy who also got hit with pedophile charges and other individuals under him who got hit with pedophile charges, pedophilia and molestation.
Look it up. That's
So let's be real here. Why does it take for that network to put him on blast? Niggas, it was fucked up, and I was gonna get to that point when he was fucking with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was on broadcast. You know what I'm saying?
BT.
But here we are years later. This Me Too movement is making it an issue, and I'm not knocking the Me Too people. You're rightfully to do so, but this is my thing. When we get to it, you got the Catholic Church. You got other rappers. No, they didn't make it a cult situation like R. Kelly did and just went crazy with it. But you still got white people who do it now.
Yeah.
Priests and fucking and
not just priests, Hollywood.
Weinstein just got off today, son.
How Weinstein got love for Ashley Judd?
In that fucking category.
A judge.
Our own president is in that fucking category.
Right. Who as soon as he got elected, nobody talks about the whole him fucking with the 15-year-old with the white girl.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna be in running for president, but you're going to trial for rape?
Money talks.
Like the fuck, money
talks.
Money is real gold.
He just spoke about
period. At the end of the day, like with the R. Kelly shit, I blame.
But R. Kelly's the wrong complexion.
I blame him. I blame his team.
Well, no, like you know what it is? Like what Jay said earlier before, because we talked about that joint. It's like
anymore, so now
if you got one white girl that comes to you, he going to jail. One white girl that he get in contact with.
John, what do you want to do with that?
Look, I'm not doing this shit.
I'm not holding this all night. 20 minutes, bro.
It's upside down, number one.
It is upside down, bro.
Nigga, this shit dog dog look like this motherfucker.
Say it on the
What my man said, either on the internet or watching Lifetime, but she never seen me in a lifetime.
Last bit, bro.
Anybody? Wes?
Nice. DJ Young. Now get to Hefe.
I want
It's only a little bit.
I'll take it. Give it here.
He wants.
I said if it's Wes, so if you want it, you go.
Nah.
He keep having it. It's his house.
I'm saying, it don't matter. I have to kill it.
So don't kill it.
Wes said he wanted.
Save it.
The way he poured that bottle was like a fuck you to the max.
I'm cutting you off every time you speak, son. At least for the rest of the night. Do that shit on purpose.
You mixing it?
Oh,
The fuck
wait,
out.
I ain't doing that.
Jameson, that's my favorite. That's all I got.
Say what you saying. You're cracking it.
Don't crack it.
Oh, you said don't crack it?
Oh, we tapping.
Oh, what's good with the Irish whiskey though?
Tap it.
You know,
that's your shit.
you know
That's
that's
in the
my
back.
fucking
We
favorite.
got one.
Jameson? That's my shit.
I'm about to say shit. Just in case.
I just had a
Just in
Jameson.
case you pop it open.
I'm too partial Irish.
I mean, so like, yo,
And
I'm like
to say
this.
that it wasn't.
And in lieu of this whole thing, I have a parallel to this whole thing. So like, and R. Kelly was wrong in all, you know, faces of facets, whatever the word is, of it. So, in a lot of states, the consenting age is what, 16 or 17. 16 in a lot of states. And yeah, 16. And
17.
16 in the league. And if you're more than 5 years older, 4 to 5 years older, then it's considered, you know, statutory rape or, you know, the whole nine. But, and then they throw the book at you. But R. Kelly broke all of those. Like, I mean, in every instance that he's done that, he's been older than all these chicks.
But we
like,
knew that in 2002 when the video released.
Hey, 2002?
Before the
Nigga, we
I found out.
Right, we knew that with the lead.
Let me ask y'all if y'all remember this. Little cute Aaliyah's got it.
No.
Yeah.
Vibes.
He was fucking with Aaliyah when she was like 15.
I mean, I said Janice's got it.
I blame him.
We all know
And Jay nothing but
the
nothing.
parents
they are now.
and
Like,
his team.
That was the name of the
Because how the
album.
fuck
Yeah, like,
I
What do you mean?
changed her age to 18 when she was 15.
That was his camp. That was his camp.
That was
That's what I'm saying.
But you gotta
I
think,
just
right?
said
That age from Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a
And he
number.
had the nerve
That
to
was
say she looked at
still
me like she wanted to
his
talk nigga, but you
camp.
changed like no age
That was
to
the
birth. Like,
I stand on the same block that I
first
stood
time
on last week.
my mom would smack the shit out of me if I said
Fuck all Kelly.
Chicago at
I
14.
agree. What I'm saying is a lot of these girls was brought to them by family.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
But now,
It's not like
yo, Des, I love that you said that. But let's be real here.
Let him
For
finish.
family who gives a fuck.
cut you off.
No. We're engaged. Like yo, pause. Engage in dialogue. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. So if we really look at it, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because when it's all said and done, if we take Destiny's Child, we spoke about this earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Destiny's Child, Beyonce's dad said, "I was not leaving my girls with R. Kelly." You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to, I said, if it was my daughter, get the fuck out of here. I got guns on me for R. Kelly. Because guess what? I'm shooting you. I'm shooting your manager. I'm shooting your security. And guess what? You're going to fuck the jail. Fuck all that shit. Nigga, you gonna die.
But they ain't saying nothing but a number.
What Capone say? I got guns with people's sons. I got guns with people's sons.
Everybody keeps talking about how was he able to get away with this shit for so long. It's not just the parents, it's the uncles. It's, I watched this shit where it's a security machine.
It's the security. They going out getting the young joint, going to the mall. You going to high school.
You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
you out there.
And then the shit set up like this. Dancers ain't talking to DJs like, yo, how the fuck you get a fucking tour when nobody is talking to each other and you're fucking everybody?
And the only reason why you got caught when open, while y'all was getting it in, and he was laying in the bed because the door flew open.
Number one, my mom
fuck
was
outta
down
here.
in a grown-ass man at 14.
Yeah, we know, but you do know some chicks who got it with some grown ass niggas.
Yeah.
At that
No,
time.
I do. And
But
I'm
how
like,
many times have we been in high school though, and
You know what I
we've
mean?
had a friend
My whole
here,
high school
and they get picked
career.
up by these cats that are 25
My whole
years
high
old,
school
and they 16.
career.
It's been happening.
Like,
Shit,
you
up.
know,
Yo, I ain't gonna front. When I was in high
It's
school, I seen a 30-year-old pick up a fucking 17-year-old.
Yo, do you know the crazy part? The only reason why they had
And
that
I was tight because I was
at
on the phone with that
Berkshire
bitch.
was because we right first these classes. So the only reason why but they definitely met the joints and changed the station.
Nigga,
About
not even that. Bro, I was a hurdle.
That's
Shorty, I
what
went to
the
house. A 30-year-old picked up a 17-year-old. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of it because he had a car. Just being
I'm
cool.
gonna let y'all know. My
That's that
left
Sunset
driver,
Park shit. But
Yo,
they
that
have
was
no
it. Auto.
Yeah.
my left driver last
all
night
the
was
time.
like, oh yeah, my girlfriend, she 22, I'm 67. I don't give a fuck what R. Kelly do. I said, nigga,
but she's still
what the fuck are you talking? She's legal. But me and him was talking about. I said, how long was you talking to her?
And he said 5 years.
And he was like, I was talking to her for a minute, and I said,
time for y'all to go.
A minute could be
I said, nigga, but no,
because
he was defending the fuck out of her. I said, how long were you talking to her? He said, it's been a minute. I
She
said,
was 12.
He said the right thing. No, you know what I'm saying?
I got it, yo.
But no,
He said the right thing. He's like, in his mind, it's like 5 years. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I said, so you good with, you said you got a daughter, so you good with her.
Well, my nigga May said, nigga, she was 16. I followed her to school.
She was like, I mean, she got 3 kids, so which means she's
Niggas
mature.
going to jail for that,
How long did you know her?
bitch.
And he was like, I mean, she's pregnant now, but when I knew her, she had 1 child. I said, but you told me she was 22. So how the, I'm confused.
That means she had to be at least.
She was
18,
under what
18,
what she was saying. I said, nigga, don't fucking ever.
She
talk
was
to me
not
about that
19, son. I followed her to school. Niggas go to jail for that shit, B.
Niggas go to jail for that.
Niggas go to jail for that shit.
Let me approach my mom and said, Mom, I'm going.
not going to jail
14.
for
I said, I'm going to Chicago. She was like, bitch, go the fuck back.
So much of it out here.
It's too much pussy.
Too much pussy for them.
First of all, my mom would not let me go to no R. Kelly concert. Only one that's appropriate is I Believe I Can Fly. The rest of the concert, what the fuck am I listen to?
Step in the name of love. Step in the name
One of the greatest. One of the greatest.
Number 1, Honey Love.
Hold on. Hold on. No, fuck that. Hold on. No, my shit. Hold on. Sex is my shit.
That's what I'm saying.
She does have a point.
She does. That's a great point.
Why are you taking your 12-year-old daughter to see
R. Kelly concert?
And not to mention,
because he's R&B, I didn't even think
about it.
He was
But
on
It's
stage.
inappropriate. His
no,
music.
real shit.
Why you make the 14-year-old
Nobody was earlier.
country?
Let go 40-year-old nigga.
But hold on. Can I say one thing? That's what I say. Listen, I probably went in what year was I around? So whatever year I was around. Before
last year.
New York.
Before that,
Yeah.
I had a Best of R. Kelly CD, right?
Let me out.
This is like in 2002. I swear before God, I fucked every single chick I played that for. To the point it was so amazing to me. One day I was talking to my homegirl like, yo, I got this fucking CD. Every time I play this shit, I'm fucking bitches.
That's right there.
We just happened to be in my crib that night, do that shit on.
You got the word too.
Yo, and it was crazy because, yo, the Best of R. Kelly, I swear to God, them bitches, as that shit, they be singing that shit in the back. Like, R. Kelly really had that shit. If he wasn't a pedophile, like,
Still do, bro.
Yo, he
Hold
still
on, hold
do.
on. Hold on.
I don't give a fuck what he do, but I still throw that shit on right now.
Hold up.
I'm from Texas. Be like, hell no, turn that shit off. I don't like
I mean, when I was a kid, I knew he wasn't right. Because number one, he said it. Seems like you're ready.
Mad time.
Yo,
My mind's telling me. My mind's telling me no. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Well, see, I ain't gonna front. I don't know how old you are, but when I heard that shit, I didn't even think about that.
Wait a minute.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Now, oh shit.
Period. He was telling yo.
Remember this.
He was telling yo.
Who said this? You might be young, but you're ready.
Ooh.
Ready to learn.
Bars.
Oh yeah. He said bars.
Oh, I know.
You're not a little girl, you're a woman.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, Keith Sweat. That nigga was trying to agree. You're not a little girl, you're a woman, baby.
Yeah, but he
Why he was trying to let me put the tip
Sweat
in.
is not Kells though.
We don't know that though. We don't know that.
He was trying to get
He ain't been
boys
exposed yet. We don't know that yet. So.
He exposed himself in that song allegedly. But hold up. But on the same token, like yo,
He named the whole album after pedophilism. 12 play. 12 play.
You could at least say it's Step in Love or something.
12 play, bro.
I was front. I feel around when I leave y'all still gonna play it right now.
I had it on like
Just I'm saying,
big play. Let me call your own.
Well, yeah, that's what it is.
Too many conversations going on right now, yo. Too many
Hold on.
Are we still on?
Nah, we've been off.
So listen, hold up. We're gonna after hour this shit though. Like, listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Hashtag Factuals.
I'm about to go because I don't get paid for this.
This thing
I'm like about $1.
We call that infotainment in the
All about $1.
Fuck with y'all. We love y'all, yo. Listen, remember to check us out. IG #_Factuals. Facebook. Y'all know #Factuals. The showcast in top parentheses. Yo, #Factuals@gmail.com. www.#Factuals.com. Yo, listen. Anchor.fm /#-Factuals. iTunes #Fact, all of that shit.
Promotional code WWW156893 No, I'm fucking.
Are you sure?
Yo, Janet.
We gotta
have
fun with it though.
Take us out, yo. Take us out, yo. Fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for fucking with us. We love y'all. Peace. Yo, you know what I mean? This nigga here, y'all didn't pick up on that shit.